Tonight, we begin where WOLA began, as we commemorate the terrible events of September 1973 and what came after in Chile. On the morning of September 11th, fighter jets bombed the presidential palace, La Moneda, in Santiago, marking the end of President Salvador Allende's government and the beginning of the military regime of General Augusto Pinochet.
I had been assigned by the United Methodist Church to be a missionary in Chile. Decisions that were being made in Washington was having a big impact on the lives of the people in the region. This experiment in bringing about profound social and political and economic change democratically was violently interrupted by a military coup. The fingerprints of Washington were all over that coup. I held the United States government responsible for the deaths of my friends. So it was personal. So I came back to the United States. I don't know anything about Washington. I don't know anything about how things work. But I did know that I was appalled and shocked and indignant and furious at the United States government. The president of the organization.
How are you?
Oh, I know.
Well, I'd like to show them the room that WOLA started. I've been over here a long time. We started right here.
Right here?
Yeah, these two offices. Yeah, this is it. That's it.
Yeah.
I wish I had a log of all the people who came through WOLA. So many people came through WOLA in those days. Human rights defenders, dissident politicians.
WOLA became a leader in a growing human rights movement in Washington and in Latin America. Since then, WOLA has worked to advance human rights and justice.
We stand with the many courageous civil society leaders fighting now against authoritarianism in Venezuela, Nicaragua, Cuba, Guatemala, El Salvador, and everywhere else.
I think fighting for justice is sort of part of who I am and how I've defined what my life is, and not just a job. I mean, I think this is something that all of us do because we believe that the world can and should be a better place, that governments need to do better, and in the case of WOLA, that our government needs to do better in terms of how it's engaging with Latin America.
Now, I think WOLA is in a position where we are seen as an extremely credible voice, no matter what political position that you take.
It's pretty terrible that people need to travel overland for hundreds or thousands of miles, very dangerous miles, just to set foot on U.S. soil and ask for protection.
En WOLA, como organización que velamos por los derechos humanos en toda Latinoamérica,
people are desperate, whether you're fleeing hunger and extreme poverty.
And to oppose any further escalation of this crisis. Carolina Jimenez Sandoval with the Washington Office on Latin America, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Well, and we will continue to work on the legacy you built that started in this building, and that we do everything in our power to preserve.
Thank you, thank you.
We remember these events of the 1970s because without memory, there is no justice. Without memory, there is no dignity for victims. There is no hope for human rights and no possibility that we can live up to the promise of never again, nunca más. We remember. Thank you.